morning. You join me on the bank and it's the final day of the current river season. And it is blowing a gale and it is just starting to rain. So all in all, it's got the makings for a very good day. Probably been fishing for about sort of half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. I've had a couple of little indications and I've also had a break. So the rain couldn't have probably come at a worse time. I mean, the wind's just starting to swing round a little tiny bit, sort of northwesterly, and it's brought out a little bit of rain with it. When it was coming from the west, it sort of kept it off, but now it's swung. It's sort of heading it our way by the looks of it. I thought we were going to get away with it, but I'm fishing in the area where I sat last week, and the wind sort of swung round last week and got a little bit too much, but sort of a bit of unfinished business, if you like. So it looks like it's away from the wind, it's sort of off your back, so it's a little bit of shelter, but it swung a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much, but we shall see as we go on. I'm joined on the bank with good friend Mark, who's come across to have the last day on here with me as well. So hopefully, you know, the rain will sort of clear away. Even with the wind, it's manageable if it stays in this direction, and we might get one or two fish. I've put a lot of bait out. I'll probably put maybe 25 feederfuls out of ground bait, chop worm, caster, dead maggot on the line I'm fishing, and set all the gear up. So if it does sort of come down and like a monsoon and go and sit in the car for half hour, there is a fair amount of bait out in the swim, so it won't be too bad. Ground bait I've mixed up for today is Bait Tech Omen and the Cold Carp Sweet Fish Meal. It's a mix I've been using sort of around the system for about the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks. I've got a nice net of tench, I've got some odd bream and a few skimmers on it. So today I thought I'm going to give them plenty of bait, plenty of food. It's the last day, we've got nothing to lose, so plenty of worm to get rid of. I've got a pint of caster, which is, looks like half a pint that's already gone in. So yeah, we just sort of see what happens. I've got a few red worms by the side of me, I've got some dead maggot, and I've got the remaining sort of half pint of caster and about 1/4 kilo of worm chopped up as well in the tub, which I'm going to be putting through the feeder every time I go out. I'd say it's not the best of days to be out on the bank, as you know, we've stuck in the middle of Storm Gareth. So good old Gareth is blowing a hoolie. Fair play to the lad. So it's a standard setup that they've been using all season. It's nice and simple. I'm using my favourite sort of cadence 12-foot number 2 feeder. I've been using this, you know, on and off all season. Is, you know, I sort of carping on about it. It's by far my personal favourite rod out the range, and it suits this to a T. So much so I've actually got, you know, I bought another one. I've got 2 of them now, and it's just brilliant. You know, you got an ounce and a half, 2 ounce tip. I'm fishing out about 35 metres, ounce feeder, out there nice and easy. It's got a cracking playing action, nice and soft, brilliant for the style of fishing I do around here. I've got a CS10 4000 reel, as you see, plenty of ground bait on it. I've got a 6-pound shock leader, I've got 4-pound main line. Normal running link there on a number 10 stop. I'm actually using a Guru distance cage feeder today. With the wind sort of going through, and it's like a dart through the air. I've got my twizzled loop, quick change, and a 28-inch 012 Aspire Silk Shark hook length, and I've got a size 18 hook. On that I'm fishing a worm and I'm just tipping it with a caster. So look, I've got that clipped up, put a lot of bait out, like I say. So yeah, hopefully, if it stays like this, it'll be fine for me. So I've had about 25 of them out this morning. So it's a fair old bit of bait. Plenty of worms. So I'm gonna just nip the head of the worm off. Scissors, because no nails. Just hook it, sort of nip it off on the saddle. Just hook it through lightly. Then all I'm doing is just tipping it with a caster. There we go. Perfect bream bait. Pinch a worm and caster in the ground bait. Get that back out. That wind's swung, like I say, that swung round northwesterly now. That feeder's just gone straight through the air like a dart. The wind's not affecting it in any way. The actual water level since we've started has actually dropped. There's some old asbestos sheeting just to my right, and the one bit was actually sort of level with the water. Well, it's about that far down now, so hopefully I might sort of run it off a little bit. That might drag a little bit more colour into it and entice hopefully the fish to have a bit of a feed. But at the moment I'm fishing with my rod down, you know, sort of combat the wind as well. So yeah, it's the old trap is set. It's the last day, so break away from the rivers for about 3 months. You know, there's a few places I'll probably go, sort of Suffolk Water Park. Might have a go at Ferry Meadows. 1 or 2 local fisheries, just have a go over at Rookery. So yeah, there's a few places to have a go at, different things to do, sort of not only just fish for carp, but some venues where you can catch skimmers, silverfish. So it's always good to do a bit of everything really. Out in the pole, a bit of waggler fishing as well. So yeah, 3 months will not be in vain. But we're going to sort of get head down now. Hopefully, like I say, the wind isn't going to swing round too much, and the rain will ease off now. But yeah, we shall see, and hopefully get 1 or 2 fish. Catch you in a bit. Well, we're a few hours in, a couple of hours, 3 hours in, something like that. As you can see, it's blowing an absolute hoolie. It's great. Love it. You gotta love it. And get 1 or 2 bites. A bit hard to see in this wind. I've had 1 bream, and I've had a big skimmer as well, and I've pulled out the fish. Just a couple of bites as well, proper bites, which is a good job, because any little taps you ain't going to see today. Yes, hopefully you see there's some blue skies about. A bit, look, the rain sort of departed us now, and hopefully sort of come dinner time the wind will ease down a little bit as well. Get some very, very strong gusts at the moment. Keep swinging about a bit, you know. But yeah, definitely 1 or 2 fish in the area. Mark's had a skimmer and a roach, so hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, sort of as it gets a bit more fishable, if you will, might get 1 or 2 fish. I'm just sort of sat out on the worm. Mark's been fishing the maggot, but I'm just sort of sat out on the worm, so I'm just targeting any big fish that might be about, and fingers crossed might get 1 or 2 more. I'll have a quick 5 minutes in the car out of this one in a minute. As you can hear, it's definitely a blowing. we go. There we go. Well, we've just stood here talking. So I'm sure we're going to get another fish. And lo and behold, what's gone round? Not a big fish, but a lovely skimmer. It's the end of the season, and that's probably going to be the last fish I'm going to catch. So, there we go. It's been a tough whole season. It's been a tough last day. That's the be all and end all of it. But thanks for enjoying my videos this season. Hopefully we'll do 1 or 2 more. I'll catch her on the bank next time around.